let's start. So this is Rumble with the Bears. This is our first stream. Well, it's our first time streaming anyway. So we have on the camera today we have Ben, who is our art director here at Mighty Bear Games. He's also a co-founder. Ben, you wanna just quickly tell people what you do at Mighty Bear?
Sure. I'm RT Bear. I'm Ben. I take care of or supervise anything that is externally facing or internally facing visuals, which means how our games look like, what marketing content would look like, what also what we do for the community generally. The kind of course, I work with the team for that, but I overview kind of how say that. How consistent all of that would be. Yeah, that's what I do.
Cool. And I'm Abel. I'm the producer at Mighty Bear Games, and primarily I'm the product manager for Royale. So I'm also Daijo on Discord, and Bear Abel on Discord. So if you see me, say hi. And then today on the stream as well, we have two other colleagues. So we have Meta Bear. Are you here? Hello.
Yep. Hello. I'm Meta Bear.
So maybe you want to tell people what you do?
Sure. I'm a game designer at Mighty Bear. Yeah. And my name is Gaia.
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 And lastly, we have Olivia, who is our project manager. Hello.
Yeah, I'm Smolly Bear. Nice to meet y'all.
Yes. So today we will try to play a few games with us, with you guys. So if we have any technical issues, please bear with us because we're trying this out for the first time. Hopefully we get to play a bunch of games with you guys today. So we have a full squad of judges, it seems, ready to go.
We're ready to judge.
I think for the first round at least, we'll just like get started. So we'll get queuing into a squads game, and then anyone who's on the chat or who wants to play can just queue up at the same time. So actually, let's just give people like 30 seconds to like get ready to
And make
play.
sure you change your server setting to the Southeast Asia server. Since
Yeah.
that's where we are playing.
So
Yeah.
So we're playing on the Southeast Asia servers. So you have to go into settings to switch to the Southeast Asia servers. Otherwise, you won't see us. Ben, you're showing how to kind of switch to the Southeast Asia server. It might be a bit slower than the North American servers for some of you guys, but we'll try to talk. Maybe later on we'll play a couple games on the North American servers. Who knows? And then later on, I think we will clear some space in the squad, and then maybe some of you guys can join and just play with us. We might also spin out another squad later in the stream, and then you guys can just jump on and try. So, okay. So I'm gonna count down to 5. And then once I count down, people on this who's watching the stream, you guys can just press play, and then there's a little bit of delay on the stream, so we'll just like press play once the 5 seconds are up. So you guys should be able to join the same game. All right. Okay, so we're queuing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then you guys can just queue as well, I believe. Yep. Cool. So we're going into our first game. Exciting.
Also, don't look where we are spawning because that will be cheating.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Don't worry,
Judgy.
there is a delay. It's
Hi,
Smolly
in the
Bear.
chat we have Pinto Rice, Ace, and Swan. Hello, welcome. We have Andy Tan as well.
Hey
And
everybody.
Walker Weaver.
Hello.
We're 12 people on the stream now, which is kind of cool.
Oh, this is awesome. Cool.
Anyone have any questions you want to ask us? Please just leave the questions in the chat. We'll try our best to answer as we're playing. Yeah, get started.
Be just one thing. Just be ready to be disappointed by my amazing abilities.
No pressure, Ben. There are millions of people watching you.
Oh no! Don't say that. My fingers are sweaty now.
There might be some people on Discord as well, and then on the YouTube stream chat. So you can leave questions on any channel that you want, and we'll try our best to answer. It might be hard to ask questions and play at the same time, but I don't know. Maybe you can play with one hand and then ask with the other.
Don't wait for me, huh? Thank you, team.
Where are you?
Goodness, God. Don't care. Just
Keep up, Ben. Keep up.
thank you. Oh my God. So much for the support.
We clearly know what we're doing here. I see a bunch of
I see
people
somebody.
on the
Where? Did you see?
on the
Never mind.
on the battlefield there. Let's see a bunch of people getting creamed.
A lot of familiar faces on the
Are they?
battle-
Are they? I guess they're part of a group. They're playing together.
Yeah, I see Hater, I see Snow, I see all the bows.
Oh, the pressure is
So,
on.
so one thing that we can tell you guys is that we have some pretty cool updates for you guys coming soon, but it's still a bit early to talk about them. But if you guys have any questions, just ask, and we'll try our best to answer.
Where is everybody? There was
So
a
you're gonna
massacre
see-
here, but oh, sorry. Yeah.
We're late to the party.
Or you guys can loot, like, you know.
Let's go for the
Drop.
supply drop.
Wait,
I think we'll get.
Auntie Bear, where you go?
I'm wait for me.
Yeah, you wait.
Okay,
Oh,
let's go, team.
we have company.
Pinto Rice wants to join our squad. Yeah, so we'll probably open a space or two for people to join after this. Might start. Oh, here we go.
Oh, shite.
No.
Get the guy with the golden.
The golden bazooka!
They were ready. They were ready for you guys.
We're getting absolutely obliterated.
We're clearly like experienced at this game, guys.
Oh,
No
this
worries,
is
no
great.
problem.
Oh my God.
I'm rolling, man.
Ah, you can do it, Ben.
No, don't push me out of the grass, please. I'm hiding. I just want to survive.
We gotta...
No. No.
You know, Ben. There's actually not much point in hiding because they can see the stream. They can, they can see where you are. Exactly, Fazuli.
I'm screaming, man.
That was a good
okay,
first round.
okay. Oh my goodness, gibberish.
Nice.
Gibberish.
Guys, good job.
And the
Very
winning
nice.
team is Gibberish Choco
Wow.
Mate Ice Cream Sun.
I look.
Yes.
Nice.
I feel bad. I feel bad right now.
Yeah, at least the third.
Can we
Richard.
switch team? Can I have gibberish on my team? Is that agreeable?
Okay, so we're gonna try something interesting. I guess we can split the team up into two. So maybe Smalley Bear and Artie Bear, you guys can stay on this team, and then
Okay.
Meta Bear and
I
I
kick you
Bear
out.
will split up.
Oops.
We will share the squad code for the other team in here. So if you guys want to join us and play, you can join the squad code that's on the stream now to join Ben's team. And then Meta Bear will be sharing a squad code on Discord and also on the YouTube chat. And then it's first come, first serve. And then we might after the game we might
Sorry.
like kick you. So don't be alarmed if we remove you from the team. We just want more people to join and then just try and rotate around. So we have a few people joining our team. I think
Oh, I don't have...
Smalley
Can
Bear.
catch you all.
You don't have the Keto Kevin skin.
Yeah, I don't have it.
It's okay. You can be like the special one.
Yeah, I'll be a judgy of all these vampires.
Meta Bear, you want to share the squad code?
Yeah. Yep. Bear just joined me, so I'll share the squad code now.
All right.
I shared it in the YouTube chat. I will share it in the local channel.
Okay,
as well.
okay, chicken team. What's going on?
There we go. So Meta Bear shared the squad code on Discord. I think we're also sharing it on. If you can you share it on the YouTube chat as well? There's limited slots. So if you don't get into this team, just group up amongst yourselves first, and then later on, once the match is done, we will rotate
Can we
people.
all be chickens?
You want to be chickens? Let's all be chickens.
You guys have the
Can we all be
chicken.
chickens?
All right.
Okay, let's all be
Chickens.
chickens. I say
gotta
yes.
be chicken. Don't chicken out being a
We're
chicken.
all chickens.
Still have a couple of slots free on the second team.
How many slots in the other team?
We have two
Two
vampires.
slots.
And oh yes.
Alright.
Same trails as well.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see. Which cricket? Little ghosts. You guys have the
It's
little
gonna be
ghosts.
so confusing. I've got toe beans.
All right.
Use the little ghost. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes.
E.
Sure.
Still waiting for some to join, but I guess we can just join
Okay.
randomly as well.
Can just go like that.
All right. So we're gonna queue. Get ready, guys. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Let's do this.
Yeah.
We have a childish Yambino on our team.
Childish
Hope I pronounced that
Yambino.
right.
Childish Gambino.
Smolly Bear, what are you doing?
I like his new album.
Smolly Bear, where are
Oh
you?
shit! Sorry.
We have a
doing-
we have a question. We have a question in the chat.
Yes.
Android priest. So we received that question a lot. We just wanted to say that the game is available on Apple Arcade. So it's exclusive to iOS, macOS, and tvOS at the moment. There's currently no plans to launch on Android, unfortunately, but who knows? Maybe in the future or other games. But for Battle Royale, it's just on iOS and Apple Arcade.
We're quite far off from the safe zone on the second team, so we should get going already.
Yeah, we should.
Where do you want to go? Supply?
Oh, where?
You guys should let the players who join you guys dictate where to go, because I think they're much better than us.
100%. Okay.
So again, if you're just joining us, this is Rumble with the Bears. It's our first time streaming, so please bear with us if we are new to this. It's part of one of our initiatives to just get closer to you guys and just be able to play and have fun with you guys on Discord and also in the other communities. So we're also on Reddit. I believe we'll share the our subreddit link a little bit later on, and as usual, you can find us on Twitter, on Discord, and on YouTube. So at the end of this stream, we'll be sharing the VOD on this channel, so you can subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified every time we do a live stream. Can you guys hear the stream okay? Is this
Nice.
the voice is fine for the viewers? Yeah, so
Livia,
Swan
what
QP
happened?
says, will we do this every week? Yes, I think we'll try to get on a regular schedule. I can't say for sure that one will happen every week, but at this moment, yeah, we're planning to do at least one a week, sometimes maybe even two. You might not see the same people on stream all the time. So for example, now we have Ben on the stream.
It's
You know,
a
might be,
How's Team 1 doing?
Thank you. Oh, no.
Team one not great. Well, at least Ben's not doing super well.
Oh,
You know,
thank you very
Smalley's
much.
dead. Artie
really?
Bear is down.
Molly Bear and Artie Bear.
King B said the stream audio is fine, but can't clearly hear the other participants clearly. Yeah, so we're trying to improve the audio quality for the next couple of streams.
Oh, you
So
you
I
mean
think you can.
I can
Yeah.
raise the
Screen,
sound.
screen.
I can.
I think it's not so much about the volume, but maybe about
Okay.
the clarity. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be improving the setup as we go along. And oh, looks like there's a gingerbread ninja team. Oh,
Oh
and
no, I got cream.
the featured team on stream has just got creamed. So are you guys still alive on the other?
We
side?
just
No, we all died.
screened as well.
Other Gambino here.
I got pushed by 3 people.
And the winning team is Boa Owner. Yes.
Boa.
And wow,
All the jinkies.
Very
the
nice.
the Discord fam over there.
All right. So just to be fair, I think we should do a couple games on the US server.
I'm
So let's
switching.
yeah, so let's switch to the North American servers. So everyone watching the stream, make sure you switch your servers to US West. So we're gonna switch to the US servers for the next game. I see some people have cleared the group already. How many slots do you have, Ben, in your?
One slot was left. Oh, okay.
All right.
We're full. We're full now.
We still have
Wow.
two slots left. I'll share the code again.
Awesome. So for the guys in your team, we'll probably switch out people to rotate within this group later
Oh.
on.
Ah,
We're scuba
fine.
divers now.
Do you have the
I
scuba
don't
diving
have
skill?
the- No, that's the problem, man. That's the
okay.
problem.
Able?
I will for the next stream we will give you guys more skins to use. It might seem a bit weird that a level 4 character is using skins, but
Yeah, I legit, man. Legit.
King
Well,
Beyond,
you
is
guys
this
need to pay
considered
more.
an informal AMA? Yes, actually. So if you want to ask us anything, now's your chance because we can reply you directly. Yeah. Okay, everyone's ready.
As
Yeah,
you
We're
can
gonna
see,
start the game. Yes, we're queuing
I'm
already.
the only chicken.
Go, go, go.
I think you will see the chicken
That time we're queuing.
rolling.
Queuing. Hopefully we all get in the same game.
yes,
since we
Smolly
have
Bear is
18.
very sad.
Ooh, we're Childish Gambino again.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
King B, do you want to ask any questions? We're here to answer. Can be anything except
Hello, Pinto Rice.
stuff that we can answer.
I started from a fresh. Please excuse my lack of skills. It will change over time.
Where's everyone? Where's everyone from?
Oh,
On the chat. So right now it's like 11:30 a.m. in Singapore, where our studio is based. We'll try to host these events at convenient times for both like the US and the rest of the world.
oh shit. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Unless enemies on.
I just want to call out that I saw
Did we just
Gary
lose Mango Gaming?
getting creamed just now.
Yeah, you guys abandoned him.
Oh no. Oh no.
Where are you going? Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna take the lead.
Where-
That time there wait for us.
Okay, I follow. I follow you.
Come with me if you want to leave.
I come with you. It's very
Wait.
scary that your trail is a ghost trail.
Oh.
Spooky.
Very good. That was so good. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to get to the supplies. Oh, okay. You guys know what it is? I think the supplies was like
Yeah.
top left, but it's not showing up on the minimap
Yeah,
anymore.
someone took it already.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
enemy,
somebody
enemy. Oh,
coming.
careful. He's got a silver
Oh.
gun.
Yeah.
Silver
Oh,
mayonnader.
He's just running. Like, ah.
He escaped us.
I think it's the Jinji gang again.
Oh, there are people like top.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
There's people. Oh.
Oh my. I gotta go. Sorry.
What?
All right.
Hello, you meet in the Butterfield.
Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. Oh, no,
No.
they're everywhere. I gotta go. Bye bye.
You guys like split up, man.
It's a trap. So King
The
B,
worst.
King B has a question on the stream. He asks, will there be more maps and variations that alter the map based on a theme? Like for example, a butter volcano. So instead of an enclosing ring, small circle patches start to grow larger around the map. It's actually
I like
pretty
the
cool.
idea.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a very
It's
nice
very
idea.
cool.
Nerd, how could you?
Uh,
Go, Charlie,
So-
Yambino, you can do this.
we don't
Captain
have
Marvel.
we don't really have much to say about the map, but we are planning some cool changes coming soon. But that is a pretty good idea. Just changing like the traditional ring to something else. I think that would be a fun like game mode. Is there anything you guys would like to see in the game in the future? Like, by the way, people who are playing on the stream, don't hold back. Just just abuse the developers.
I don't feel like they're
They-
holding back. Excuse me.
They're only playing at 50% then.
Swan QP asks, how about new noms?
Ooh.
That's
Mm.
we definitely have some stuff planned.
Yeah.
You might see one or two interesting posts on social media soon regarding that, so keep an eye out for that.
Different camera angles. What
Yeah,
is?
Pinto Rice asked about different camera angles. I guess you wanna maybe zoom in or maybe pull out a little bit.
We have a lazy bear stuck in the butter.
Oh,
Wait.
where is he?
What is happening
Is he
here?
hiding?
Change to another player. Spectate another player.
He's rolling probably, right?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
got cream.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you switch weapons, sometimes the camera angle changes a little bit. This is something small that we do to accommodate the weapon that you're using. So like if you use a, snipe parmesan, it will actually zoom out a little bit, just so that you have a wider field of view. Yeah. Okay, let's do another game. I think we
Smolly bear.
can maybe make
Hi,
we
bear.
can probably make
Oh,
some
it's
make some
fine.
space in the
Hang
current
on.
team.
Thank you. Finally, something I can blend into.
So, do we wanna switch players out from this group? Oh no,
That has been started already. Let's just go. I don't know.
let's go.
I'm not sure who was the. I don't care.
King B asked, will you guys be sharing a high-level roadmap of future planned
Smolly
content
bear.
or release
your-
of information based on the next patch basis? So,
yeah,
we're
check your-
getting into. So to answer your question, King B, we're getting into kind of more regular rhythm with the updates. So previously we had a slightly longer period between an update, just because of the whole coronavirus thing. We had to transition to remote working, and so that update took a little bit of time. But now you should start to see more regular updates. We're hoping to get a new update to you guys like every 4 to 5 weeks. So you guys should start to see a lot of changes in the game, and more updates, more interesting features. We will share plans once in a while. So keep an eye out on all the kind of different channels like Discord or Reddit. And once in a while, we'll also ask you guys for some, feature ideas. So if you guys have any suggestions or feedback on any of the stuff that we add into the game, please just leave them on all the channels, and we'll reply and we'll take a look.
Hey, wait for Mango Gaming. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
Mango's
Okay,
Gaming.
One thing that we'll definitely have in most of the updates is just new content, so new skins, new unlockables that you guys will be able to achieve. We have a bunch of really interesting skins coming out that we'll start to tease in the next couple of weeks.
Ooh.
La la.
Where is everybody?
Over here.
Oh, they're here.
King B also asks, are there accessibility options in the game, like swapping a dominant hand, adjusting UI elements, and color blindness? That's something that we've definitely been talking about in the studio, like just adding a lot of accessibility options. Color blindness would be an easy thing to start with.
We should do a countdown before the next match. Because I got a message just now from the player they had trouble joining at the right time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Ooh.
Ben, what do you think about accessibility options?
Accessibility options.
Yeah. So, like for example, King B asked, like, how about swapping your dominant hand or adjusting the UI elements, for people?
Yeah. So this
might be hard of.
it's going to be a little bit hard maybe to retrofit into the game, but we've been actually discussing about this. We've been discussing with the product team and Simon about possibly also supporting single finger input. But this is difficult for us to implement. So we're looking at it. We're thinking about it. If you have ideas specifically, that would be really interesting if you can share with us. Like you mentioned, for example, switching the dominant hand and how that could be implemented. Like we would be really happy to hear about that. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, like if I remember correctly, early on in development, we tried prototyping like a single-handed control scheme to fit the Siri remote on the TV, Apple TV.
Exactly. Yeah.
We played around with it for a while, but like it didn't really feel right. Like it wasn't super like as nice as we would like it to be, so we kind of didn't launch with it. But we might pick up on that idea again, if a lot of people ask for it.
Yeah.
I think it's always better to have more accessibility options. I think color blindness filter could also be something.
So for the color blindness accessibility option, normally our UI is set up so that you wouldn't have to rely on color in order to be able to identify, a element or a button or anything.
Yeah.
We should not have issues. Normally, there should not be any issue with that. Although I can't say that. Yeah, everything is like, colorblind proof or has support for that. But we try to keep this in mind when we design the UI. Or any feedback.
Maybe what we can do is maybe we can just ask if anyone's suffering from color blindness.
Yeah, that would be really good.
If they're struggling with a couple of like UI elements, and then we can take a look at those.
Yeah.
I don't believe anyone on our team is colorblind. So
yeah.
But
so the feedback would be great if anyone has. Yeah, as I said, like oh, okay, that's good to know. All right.
Yep.
That's
great.
Okay. So if any feedback around accessibility, please let us know, because there might be things that we can actually do that we wouldn't be aware of, and that we might actually be able to do quickly, and we would. That would be important to us. Okay.
Mhm. All right, let's try another game. So
Okay.
before we queue, do we want to? So Mangoes Gaming and Matt Catter have been in the group for a while. Do we want to maybe get another group in?
I think the question is more: do you want to keep losing?
Yeah.
What?
Team.
Because I feel like you
Melabel
guys
and
are
I-
carrying the team kind of, and we're screwing it up. So, but if you could, I'm happy to have everyone on the team.
All right.
Still
Okay.
have two open slots on the second team, and as you can see from the previous match, we are much better than.
Yeah, we are much better.
Gaia, maybe you can share your code again on both channels,
Sure.
so we can. So
Oh.
there's a question on the Rumble channel on Discord. Who is actually the person on video? It's
That's me. That's me.
That's him.
I'm,
So
oh, go ahead.
He's
it's RT Bear. His name is Ben. Ben, maybe you want to quickly just.
Sure. Yeah. So
introduce yourself
I'm
again.
overviewing pretty much everything that is art related on the team, anything internal facing or external facing. So I'm just making sure essentially that what we do visually is consistent across the board. So it's social media, the game itself, PR, community content as well. And then of course I work with the art team. I think Gary is I think a part of the art team is in the chat right now. So if you see Gary Chu, he's the art lead, essentially the person who's done the art direction for Butter Royale. There is Morby, who would, I don't know if he's in the chat right now. Is he? Morby is
I'm not
our
sure.
UI UX, and he's done the branding for Butter Royale. He's our UI UX artist. Then we have Melissa, who's our 3D artist, Venti, who's our animator / concept artist. She's, I think she was in the chat at some point. Hazel is part of the UI team as well. She's on the chat in YouTube. And then we have also Sul, who's our technical artist. So that's the full length of the art team I work with on Butter Royale and everything essentially for Mighty Bear Games. So that's what I do, and I also say a lot of
Also
stupid things.
remember the countdown.
And so I'm Bear Abel or Abel. I'm a producer for Mighty Bear Games, so I'm moderating today. And we have Gaia and Olivia. Gaia is the lead game designer for Butter Royale. So if you have any balance questions or if you feel like a weapon is too overpowered, please blame him. And then Olivia is our project manager, so she keeps everything on time and stuff delivered on time to you guys. Head Nerd says, my 9-year-old and 7-year-old say thank you for Butter Royale.
Oh, cool.
Thank you
Shout
for
out.
playing our game.
Yeah.
We hope that you can enjoy the game with your kids as well.
Hello, Peter Parker and Captain Marvel. Hello.
All right. Okay, so we're going to start another game.
I need to
again,
clarify something very briefly.
Yes.
I see Pintorai says, I can't believe somebody said I suck. If this is related to what I said earlier, I meant we suck, like the dev team. And I was like more like us. If you stick around with us, you're gonna lose. That's what I meant. You don't suck. Okay, let's go.
You are the only thing. You are the only thing keeping the team together.
Yes,
You know, these guys just run in
essentially.
and die. Yeah.
Essentially. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. All right. So let's
Oh no.
let's do a countdown. So again, we're playing on the North American server. So if you want to join us, please switch your servers to North America. So we're playing in 3, 2, 1, Q. Go ahead and
Smolly Bear,
queue.
you're the boss. Okay, cool.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I started.
Okay.
Where we drop?
I think okay, Elmat Catter wants to go in the shipyard.
Salty shipyard?
Okay.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh, the second team had a strangler.
Strangler?
We couldn't stand. We couldn't meet together now. No.
Oh, I've got a chest.
Oh,
Nice to you.
King B has a question on the chat. Will there be any way to coordinate the game via waypoint mapping for the teammates with no voice chat? For players, for example, when they drop on the
Sorry,
map.
guys.
so yeah, Gear, do you wanna a Metabear? Do you wanna answer the question?
Sorry, can you repeat? I was basically cleaning one
Will
of
there
our
be
members.
any way to coordinate the game via waypoint mapping or pinging for other teammates with no voice comms?
So we have some designs in our backlog that deal with this kind of issue. It's not something we have like currently on our current milestone, I think, but it's definitely something that we've been thinking about a lot, and we have been exploring options that we can use to deal with this, or how we can give players better tools for communicating in the matches, basically.
Cool. So I'm Butter on Discord had a question that every time you switch an app, BR crashes. So that's something we're very keenly aware of since we launched the game. So maybe some context, since a lot of players have been asking that. So when you switch an app, or maybe if you tap out with a notification or something like that, if you're playing an online game, we actually disconnect you from the game because of the way the game's backend is structured. Part of the reason for that is because we want the game to be playable offline as well. So a lot of the game logic and server logic is actually based on the device itself, right? So it's structured slightly different from other games you might see on the App Store. Unfortunately, that's something we can't modify or can't change for this game in particular. So that's something we have to live with. So unfortunately, we're sorry that we can't change it, but we'll be making some adjustments to make it less painful when you receive a phone call or something like that. Right now, when you get disconnected, we tell you, and if you're in a squad and you disconnect from the game, we'll get the AI to take over your character, so your teammates don't feel totally abandoned.
Okay, there is something happening here. Oh my goodness, I gotta go.
So that's a lot of action there.
That was
a lot of gold weapons. I'm seeing a lot of gold weapons.
So bad. I suck.
You got destroyed in like 2 seconds from entering that choke point.
And I had like my sausage
Absolutely
and I was like,
cream.
oh, I'm gonna do so good.
Hit Nerd asks, when you disconnect on a notification and become a bot, why can't you allow reconnection and local device sync state from the bot and reassume control? I'm not the best person to answer a technical question, but it is something that we have investigated before, like reconnection, but it's based on the technology that we use to create the backend. It's not really feasible. Yeah.
Thank you, Pinto Rice. Thank you. You did well.
Congratulations for being second.
Cool. I think we're getting at the end of the stream, I believe.
Yes, I believe so.
We
we can do maybe one more game.
Yeah, let's
one more game. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh, Papa there.
Are we all chefs?
Different.
Oh, where is my chef? I don't have my chef. Goodness, I do not have the chef.
I am Buttered is in the second team. Hello, I am Buttered.
I am Buttered is playing with iBear, MetaBear.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hello.
All right.
I am
You guys ready to go? All right, let's start queuing in 5, 4.
Mango's gotta get ready. Okay.
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 All right. 5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
Good.
All right. So if you are just joining us for some reason, this is Rumble with the Bears. This is the first time we're doing a live stream where we play with you guys. We join a couple games, and it's also an opportunity for you guys to ask us questions. We'll be doing this on a pretty regular basis. So every time we're going to do a session like this, we will post on Discord and also on all our social channels. So you guys can get reminded to join us. We might try certain different types of games in the future. For example, like we might ask all of you to try to only use melee, for example. We might have different challenges like that. So for today, it's just our first stream, so we want to just try out and make sure we iron out all the technical issues.
We had a few issues before we started that actual stream.
Yeah.
We kind of we tested it out a few times during the week, and things were fine. And just today, when we were to start, we had a few technical issues. So once we're good with how it, all the logistics, then we will start probably introducing kind of like fun little things to do.
Mm-hmm. So JY3 asks, how else can we support Battle Royale? Easily on my top 3 games in Apple Arcade. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
can support us
JY3.
by following all the different channels that we have so that you can keep up to date with the news. Share the game with your friends, play with them, and also just play the game regularly. It helps us.
I will support you
We
with
love
my board.
We love seeing you guys play a lot and giving your feedback on the different channels.
Yeah, actually, feedback is really, really important for us. So don't hesitate. We don't necessarily answer to all of the, the things that are being asked or suggested, but we do read everything, and it's really important for us to know, what you think about the different features. If you feel like you would like to see something different, that actually helps us a lot.
Yeah, and so Mighty Bear is not a super huge team. We're a team of about 20 to 21 people, based in Singapore. So whenever you get feedback, pretty much the entire team reads it and we absorb it, and we plan our kind of roadmap and backlog based on what the players want, and any issues and bugs that you guys face. And yes, like I mentioned earlier, we plan to have more regular updates. We know that the first few updates, the time between the updates has been quite long, especially between the first and the most recent update. But you'll start to see more regular updates from Battle Royale. So we plan on having one at least 4 to 6 weeks between updates. So we'll be able to more quickly react to whatever you guys want, and also any issues that you guys might be facing.
I am buttered. Just got buttered. What happened?
We got ambushed.
There's people there. There are people. Shit.
And you guys actually get a win here.
No. Oh my god.
Oliver!
What is up, man?
Oh my Hey, I'm like
Will
Catter.
there be introduction of Fog of War? No. It's not on our roadmap at the moment, but you know, maybe in the future game mode.
That's cool. Fog of War is
We think this we think, you know, being able to see all the players is quite important right now. We also have the bushes that help to kind of hide players. So having another Fog of War would make the game feel a bit. I think it might make it feel a bit
Night Captain.
very nice. Finally, we have a win.
That's not carry.
yeah. Thank you for that, Pinto Rice. Very nice.
Of course, you guys win in the last match that we're gonna play today.
Interize, you're
Thank you.
awesome.
Yeah. See, I
Yes,
told
sir.
you.
Like,
You carried us, man. You carried us. You got
Awesome.
carried, Ben. How?
Good job, Gary. I mean, Ben.
yeah. Cool.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
So, thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you for bearing with us with some of the technical issues at the start. Please let us know like how you think about the stream, any suggestions or improvements that we can make to the stream to incorporate you guys a little bit better. You know, we hope we can answer all your questions all the time. So keep an eye out for the next stream where we might, you know, share some information with you guys, play with you guys, and you know, just be able to experience the game with you guys again. So that was pretty fun. Anything you want to add, Ben?
No, I think you just covered everything. Thanks everyone, and just let us know your thoughts, and really thank you for participating to the stream. It was really fun to actually play with the people that we see in the community. It's really good.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, everyone.
So I'll let you guys know when the next stream is ready, and hope to see you guys again next time.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.